guys, today we are gonna go out and taste some food for the wedding, which is super exciting. I cannot wait to bring you guys along with me. We're just gonna do a food tasting, not a dessert tasting, because we are doing a donut board. So instead of cake for everybody, we're doing donuts, and you know, donuts are, I mean, there's like different kind of flavor of donuts, but we're not gonna try them out or anything like that. And for cake, we're just gonna do a small cake, and just to like cut for a cake cutting. And so yeah, that is all we're gonna do. So I'm really excited to bring you guys along to this tasting. We are going to be doing some chicken, pork, mini burgers, and like a primavera. So I'm again excited to bring you guys along with me. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe down below for more of my videos, and I will definitely explain to you guys how it all works and stuff after we go and do the tasting, and like what you guys will need to expect and stuff like that.
Talk without talking, your silence gets loud. When I confront you, we're just having fun. Can't seem to shut up, your stutter gets out. Mess up my words, guess I fuck up a lot. I don't wanna rush, but when you say it like that, then why you do me like that? Like you mean it. Too afraid to like you, cause I know I want to lose when everybody's rooting for the winner. Stuck in your traffic light with my stupid mouth. That's the yellow sign, means we're done off. I know that I cannot control you.
Alright, so the first thing that we tried was some salad. We got to pick between Caesar or the garden salad. I personally like the garden salad better than the Caesar salad because it's a variety, but I prefer the Caesar dressing than the dressing that they had. And then she showed us pork chops with an apple smoked glaze with mashed potatoes, green beans, and carrots, and I've never had anything so good.
Chicken basil chardonnay with the green top carrots, and then the Stonebrook potatoes. Stonebrook potatoes are like a cheesy hash brown, hint of garlic, and then more cheese melted on top. Okay?
Good.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted to give you guys a couple different choices on sauce. So we have the basil Alfredo, and then the roasted red pepper.
Okay.
So with the seasonal vegetables. So I'll let you keep them separate. Hi there. How are you tonight?
And then lastly, we had some burgers because we were thinking about doing a burger buffet, but the burger just did not turn out that great. And who would want to serve a burger at a wedding? So we decided not to go with that route. But we just wanted to try the burgers out. We actually thought they were mini burgers, but it turned out they weren't. So another fallout there.
Alright, I'm gonna sit here and be real with you guys and talk about the cost of the food. So we are planning to go with 3 dishes for the wedding, and those are the dishes you saw previously in the video. And the reason why we wanted to do 3 dishes is because we want to give our guests some options as to what they would like to eat, and especially for like vegetarian and stuff like that. And so we have a pork chop dish, a chicken basil chardonnay dish, and we also have a vegetable primavera. And so I'm gonna go over the pricing of everything and how crazy everything costs just because it's a wedding. So the first dish that we tried was the pork chops. I have a list of how much everything is. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at that. The pork chops, it had mashed potatoes, like an apple glaze, some green beans, and some carrots. And with that one dish, it costs $22.95. So for one dish is $22.95. So let's say if 200 people get that dish, because we are inviting 200 people to our wedding, that is $4,590 that we will spend on food on that particular dish. Okay, say that only 100 people get that pork chop dish, and so that's only $2,000 So then that is $2,295, but I'm not adding the other dishes yet. The next dish is the chicken basil chardonnay, and per plate it costs $20.95, a little cheaper than the pork chop. For 200 people, it is $4,190. So if 100 people get that, it's $2,095. So if you add the pork chop, 100 of that, and 100 of the chicken basil chardonnay, it is about $4,900, or it's about $4,390. A little cheaper than everybody getting the pork chops, but it's still up there. The next one is the vegetable primavera, and this is the cheapest one because it is a vegetable dish, and that costs $18.95. But not everybody is going to want the vegetable primavera dish. So let's say 200 people do want this dish. That's $3,790. That is almost $1,000 less than the pork and the chicken. Okay, and then let's say only 50 people want the primavera dish because, you know, they're not vegetarian, or there are better, or the pork and the chicken is the better option. That is $947.50. Not as expensive because it's only for 50 people, but adding up others, we still get about $4,500 that we have to spend on food, which is insane, I know. And we're not just doing the main entrees, we are doing some appetizers too, and this is the cheapest appetizer that is on that list, and that is chips and salsa. After the wedding, we want to do photos with family and friends and stuff like that, and so for our guests, we want something for them to munch on while they linger around and chit chat and wait for us, and that costs $34.95 for 25 people. So we have 200 guests. 200 divided by 25 is like 9.5 or something like that. So it has to be like 250. So that's 10 plates. A little bit of chips and salsa will be left over. If not, somebody will definitely eat it. But that is $349.50 for the platter for 200 to feed 200 people. So add that up with the entrees, we are spending about $5,000 on food alone. We're not counting the price of the venue, the ceremony, or anything like that, or even the drinks. Just the food alone, it's $5,000, which is crazy, guys. Just elope, seriously, just elope. It's crazy. All right, so if we wanted to do, we're like debating if we want to do this, if we want to give out like one drink ticket for everyone. And the drinks there, because it's a wedding, is $5 for a rail drink. We are only doing rail drinks if we are doing drink tickets because it's $5, which is crazy. Imagine like the top shelf drinks. That's probably like $8 a drink. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So $5 a drink times 200, that is about $1,000 for just one drink for a person. I mean, not counting, you know, kids and stuff like that, but obviously their parents are gonna take it. But $1,000 for drinks. Oh, that's so crazy. All right, so then the beverage and the food will cost about $6,000. Oh, just thinking about this makes me shiver and wants to like cry, because yes, we can choose to just pick one dish, and yes, we can choose to not invite 200 people, but I mean, it is our decision. That's why I'm telling you guys, we're not eloping obviously, but I'm just being real with you guys of how much everything costs if you're still new to, you know, new to your engagement and trying to figure out if you should elope, maybe have a smaller wedding, maybe just have family and friends, or not having a wedding at all. I'm just telling you all this so you know how much everything costs. Obviously, it's going to be different for different venues, but for our venue, these were the cheapest, one of the cheapest options out there, and it's still really pricey. We made about 2 deposits. So we made a $2,000 deposit when we first got the venue, and then we also did another $2,000 deposit on the day we went to the taste testing, and so the rest is due 74 hours before the wedding. So with the deposit, we have the room rental in there, and we also have the ceremony in there, and so with $4 grand we have $1,750 left. So the food will be about $4,000, which isn't too bad, you know. So that'll be about like $9,000 to $10,000 just on everything in the venue alone, not including decorations and stuff like that. And I'm actually gonna go over that once we are done with the wedding and just throw you guys number, be transparent with you, because weddings are expensive and I really want you guys to be aware of what you're getting yourself into, because I know that weddings were expensive, but I just thought people were just bougie and wanted to go all out, and you know, I kind of am a little bougie, not really, but I just want to enjoy myself with friends and family, and we just know so many people since we were in Greek life. And I'm just rambling now and we're talking about food, but anyways, once our wedding is done, I will definitely make a video of that for you guys, so be sure to stick around for that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this very transparent video on how much the food costs. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to just subscribe down below for more wedding videos, like our wedding day, the bridesmaids trying on their dresses, getting my hair done and stuff like that. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.